Hey Jace, what are we doing?
We're going on an adventure.
Hi everyone, welcome to the release stream for Satisfactory 1.0. It is finally happening. We are here. It feels kind of surreal actually, because yeah, I don't know. I just felt like this day would never come in a certain way. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. My name is Snud. I'm one of the community managers at Coffee Stain Studios, and I am joined by my fellow community manager. What's your name again?
Are you crying? I'm not crying. You're crying.
This is Crying, my fellow community manager here at Coffee
Hello,
Stain
I'm
Studios.
crying.
Yeah.
No, what's up, y'all? My name is Mikael, and I'm also one of the community managers here at Coffee Stain Studios.
Yes. And
Lovely
boy,
to
oh
be
boy,
here.
what a time to be alive, folks, because we are counting down for the release of Satisfactory 1.0. It's, yeah, like I said, it's kind of surreal.
Damn.
Because we've been working on this game for 8 years now, and I don't know, it feels weird. So I hope you like that little snippet of like a couple of YouTube videos we put out throughout the years. It's kind of fun to just like go through memory lane a little bit and remember the times before we got to this point. Essentially, every single update that's gone out, update 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, update 9, rip.
9. No.
No update 9. So yeah, so we've got a schedule.
We do.
Sort of.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta stick to it.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Yeah.
The counter might like flip out from time to time. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, do you guys have any favorite memories from during early access? It's been in early access for 5 years now, and we launched on Epic 2019, and then later on Steam 2020. And we've made a lot of updates. I wish I could have been prepared and make like a slideshow of like, here are all the updates, but this is essentially what that video is for.
If we could have made this a, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 hour stream, it would have been convenient, I guess, but
We wouldn't even scratch the surface at that point.
even then.
What's your favorite update, Mikael? When did you start playing?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I still remember that weekend when I mean, I knew about the date clash from the very, like, from earlier than the weekend before I started here, but the weekend before I started this job, which was the weekend before November 13, whereas the update 8 release date was up November 14, yeah. I was like,
Your first like week was when we launched.
yeah, I
Update 8.
didn't realize that those dates clashed until like almost on that very day. I was like, wait, am I gonna be busy from day one? Yes, I was. So update 8. Yeah, it was a good day.
Cool. There's a lot of people in chat, and good to see you all.
Yeah.
Glad you could all join us for this because they don't come often, these release streams. And yeah, we've gone a little bit overboard with the production for this stream because 1.0 only happens once. You know, so let's do it. So hopefully everything sounds good, and hopefully everything looks good, and all that stuff, and everything is in sync. If it's not, it's your fault. Just refresh your browser because we did a little test on Twitch right before this.
Yeah.
And
You look good.
thanks, man. You look good too.
Thank you.
This is when the bro. Don't ship this.
Please do ship this.
Yeah.
We've had one Steamy hot date so far.
Yeah. So good times.
God, why is chat faster than the flow of time? What the?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and look at that. Linus is joining us behind the scenes. It's gonna take over the production of it. Good times.
Finally.
I don't have to worry about this shit.
Someone has their hands on the wheel. Okay.
Yeah,
can
somebody
breathe a little.
actually knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else is there to say, really? Like, there's, we're going to, so here's going to be the format for this stream. We're going to be counting down, as you might have guessed from the countdown here, until release. So once this counter hits 0, we're going to play the release trailer for 1.0 that Linus has been working really hard on. And we kind of literally just finished it. It really came down to the wire. But yeah, we're gonna play the release trailer, and then the update will be available for everyone. And if you already have the game on Steam or Epic, you know you're gonna get that like little update button, and you're gonna be able to download the game and hopefully have a good time with the game. Hopefully,
go ham, as the kids say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hopefully everything should be fine. There are no major issues or anything like that. I actually haven't kept too much up to date with the production team right now. If there's anything on fire, but hopefully everything should be fine. Right team, right. Linus, switch to the camera. Right.
Why are you shaking your head? Wait, what? No.
Gotta get the close up. Yeah.
Have you slept well?
No.
No. Have you, chat, by the way? Have you slept well?
I think we talked about this a while ago, where it's like, who's the most like nervous person at the office right now? Like, it's definitely me. Okay, like I'm definitely the most wrecked right now. But it's gonna be so nice once the update is out, or sorry, not the update. Once the game is out fully and like all the embargo lifts and all that shit, then it's gonna be nice.
We have a lot of no's in chat.
Quiet on set!
Chat, do you sleep at all? Wait, what? We have so many no's in chat.
Yeah.
Please take care of your sleep, chat. It's important.
So, really look forward to that.
Yeah.
We're gonna hang out with some of the devs today and talk about some things.
They are cooler than we are.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
For sure. It's gonna be good. And we're gonna start with sound design. We're gonna start with talking about sound design.
Yes.
I don't know if Sasha will be watching this or whatever. You can probably pop up at this point and we can start prepping for that. But don't call your mom.
Please help.
Yeah, I'll sleep when tier. I'll sleep when tier 9 is done. So Mark actually told me that the estimated time to finish Satisfactory is 150 hours. Which feels insane, especially for everyone who's like starting from scratch. You know what I mean?
Considering I haven't finished update 8 in 350 hours, so
yeah. I've gotten to tier 6. I think that's as far as I've gotten.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, should I start over or do I?
I am committing to starting over and actually getting through the game without cheats. Yeah,
getting through cheats.
Because cheats are always in when oil is.
Because then
happening.
you won't get any achievements if you don't use cheats.
Oh, bless.
Linus, you can go fucking bananas if you want with the fucking thingamajig. Like fucking jump around like a crazy maniac if you want to. Like there's no stopping you. This is what we fucking paid for. Okay. But yeah, so like I know that we've talked about this in many videos, and of course there's a lot of content out there. But just a real quick recap for people who may not know is that once 1.0 comes out, you're finally gonna be able to unlock the achievements that you may or may not have seen pop up on the internet. Just real quick clarification is that if you use advanced game settings, you unfortunately won't be able to unlock the achievements. Because we decided to gate it behind that essentially, and it's hard to like figure out like which achievements we should trigger and whatnot. So just so you guys know,
Meanwhile, if you do mod the game, you will still earn achievements. So that's how you cheat.
When mods work, because that's another really important thing. Is that mods will break once 1.0 comes out.
Loudly.
There are some really talented people in the modding community. I don't like the word talent because it implies that like they were born to be able to do it. They've spent so much time getting into this and learn like how to mod the game and whatnot. So they are dedicated to their craft and we really love the modding community. So like as soon as they can, they're probably gonna wrap up and make mods work again for 1.0. So let's cheer them on and give them our best until then. I don't know, Sasha, are you like hiding behind there, or if you are, you can,
you are? Okay.
Yeah, you can pop in. I wasn't sure if you were here or not. So we're gonna immediately throw in our first guest.
Oh.
So you're gonna scoot in on the mic. Yeah.
Do we share a mic then?
Yeah, you share it.
Awesome.
We share a camera.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Yeah. So welcome, Sasha.
Well,
welcome.
Yeah. How you doing?
to be here. Which camera do I look at?
All of them.
All of them at the same time.
Yeah. So who are you? Tell us who you are.
Who am I?
Yeah.
So I'm the sound designer here at Coffee Stain Studios. The previous sound designers from whom I bear all the heritage.
Yeah, they couldn't take it.
No.
Yeah, it's like
They couldn't handle it.
It's all
Working
like
on breaking a new one.
yeah, it's like a stream of consciousness. So I'm like 3 people at the same time. No, but like it was like Emil was there before me, and then Joel started in the very beginning. So I'm the new sound designer. So
Yeah.
I do all the sound design and music things that are related in the game, but yeah, it ranges from technical implementation to like doing the actual assets. But we work also with Ghostwood Empire, which is another company, and with Dennis and Ines.
You know them because they made all the fucking. It's really confusing. It was easier when we just had one camera. You know them from like all the songs that we put out on trailers and stuff. We've shouted them out many times, but they've made a lot of tracks for our trailers, and it's been great working with them.
Yeah. And like Dennis has been doing some work in game as well.
Yeah.
So it's like there's been a lot. It's such a big project as well. So there's been a lot of like splitting of tasks,
Yeah.
etc. So yes. I hope that answered the question.
Yeah. So you actually do implementation as well of sound in game, because that's like, I think not super common at game studios. So usually it's like you have someone external and then they do sound design and like music or whatever, and then just they give you a bunch of stuff, and then it's up to developers to sort of like figure out how to get it working.
Yeah. It depends. I guess it depends on the size of the studio and depends on how important audio is to the people. Because it's like you could do the same with animation as well. You could like have a separate company that does the animation and you implement the animations. And sound there's some studios that do the same with audio, but of course like most of the studios that like have good audio, in general, they have people that are, even if they're outsourced, they're pretty close to the devs. So like if you're an outsourcer and you're completely removed from the devs, usually there's like some form of chasm and it's not as cohesive. Whereas outsourced doesn't mean remote from the dev, or doesn't mean like that you're not close to the dev team. But yeah, we do have like a middleware or like an audio engine called Wise. It's pretty standard. There's other ones like Fmod, etc. For those that know it. But so basically that tool is like separate from the engine itself, so we can do a lot of stuff parallel to the dev. So like we can work, because audio touches so many things. It's on VFX, it's in the levels, like it's in the animation sequences and stuff like that. So we're pretty like tied to everything. So it's better if we have like a separate sort of sound engine that we can do experiment in, and then when we're ready to do the changes and it works, it sounds good, then we could push it to the engine kind of.
It's really nice too, because then the like weight of Epic is lifted sort of, so they don't have to like keep updating the sound engine. It's like better when like a separate company that specializes on like sound engine stuff. I mean, there's pros and cons to all that stuff, of course, but like Epic, like there is audio tools inside of Unreal, but like Wise is so standard, and like all the conferences, all the videos and all the community uses that software so much that it's like so much easier to find what you're looking for in terms of if you're looking for tips and stuff. And it like Wise is the stuff that Satisfactory uses, but it's the stuff that like God of War, Ragnarok uses as well. So it's like it's literally everywhere from Super Indie to AAA. But there's also Fmod, which is quite popular, and there's a ton of other ones, and maybe in the future there'll be another company that will take over and do a new one. Like
So more concretely or more specifically, like what was your first month like here then? What did you do like in the actual game?
Yeah, so I spent a lot of time in Wise. So it's like which is the audio engine again. So because the game, like Content Complete, was pretty much like Content Complete was pretty much like about to happen. So this is a time where basically you don't put new stuff in. Because so everything had already been done in terms of like the sound design and the actual assets, and it was time to do a lot of like the optimization and the mixing. So like balancing everything that's new with everything that's old and stuff like this, or like remastering or revamping things for optimizing the game. And so all of that happens in Wise. So it was a lot of I'm not sure how technical I can get it.
You can go bananas because
Because
if there's anyone who's interested, because I always want to champion sound design a little bit, because I always feel like it's a bit sort of forgotten, and I really feel that like sort of 80% of what you see is what you hear. So I always feel like sound design always gets sort of overshadowed by like everything else that's made in games, but like sound design is really, really, really important, because otherwise that's like how everything comes to life. I feel like every single time we've made a trailer or a video or of any type, and it was like, it's coming together, and then like we get like the sound design pass, and then suddenly it's just like, oh, now it's a trailer. Now it comes to life.
I think you told me to, like, just like anyone in chat, just try watching like your favorite trailer series, play your favorite game without sound, and it's just so much more hollow. Like,
it's
so
super
much more hollow. Yeah.
It almost makes everything look better. Like the VFX
Yeah.
look better,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
they have a sound attached to them. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
But yeah, so like, yeah, the bulk of the work was like optimizing a lot of things. But so that meant that, for example, so let's say like you have a constructor, for example, and it has tons of different parts, right? That we randomize the variation of sound so that it doesn't get too repetitive and it's just the same sound playing all the time. Well, sometimes for optimization purposes, we need to reduce the number of sounds we're playing at the same time on a specific like machine, for example. But if you downsize too much, then you get like less. You get run into problems where the variation doesn't work as much. So it's always a balance between making tons of like granularity of like the sounds and like how optimized it is basically. Because you want it to be not too granular, because that's just a monster of a project. But you want it to be like just the right size so that you can optimize the part that you want. And optimizing is like, you can compress audio, of course, and stuff like that, but you can also like put it to stream, so like you can choose what you load on the RAM, on the memory, or you can choose what you stream from the disk. And that's a big part of it. Like all of the music, for example, it's streamed because it's like a long stereo WAV file that just plays. If we put that on the RAM of people, then it's a bit taking up rap for nothing. Like it doesn't need to be in sync or anything, or that it's super strongly in sync. So yeah, stuff like that.
Does Satisfactory differ from like stuff you've done in the past in terms of just sound design, optimization, implementation?
Yeah. So like what's special about Satisfactory is like it's a game where you get users that generate their own content, right? So I made like, there's a constructor, it has cool sounds, cool. Now someone has put like 50 of them on top of each other.
Oh,
so like fuck. So it's a lot about like trying to imagine and come up with all the scenarios and trying to make the mix and all the elements of everything be balanced, no matter the save or the factory of people. Because I don't know what shape, I don't know what computer, what headphones people are using. I don't know what their factory looks like. So I need to be able to account so that there's no problem, no matter which. If there's a scalability, like that's the main like. Challenge with it is the scalability. It needs to sound good if it's a small factory, but it needs to sound good if it's a huge factory as well. And if you got all those sounds playing all at once on those thousands of constructors, then like you would like die of your CPU would get overloaded and stuff like so there's other games like this that have user generated content and stuff, and they face sort of similar challenges, but everybody solves it in different ways because every game is unique. And so I would say that's the biggest part of it, is like users can do whatever the fuck they want. Can I swear on the stream? Sorry.
I think we got one already.
Cool.
That's probably fine. Would you say that's the biggest challenge, the scalability of the game, or have you had like something else that's just like the hardest thing?
Yeah,
to
no.
manage?
Sometimes you get stuck on things like. Sometimes like the hardest sound is not the one you imagined. It's like you can get
I thought we disabled the elevator.
Yeah. Sometimes like the hardest sound can be something that like a footstep or something, or like the water can be deeper now, so there's going to be like a deep water footstep, and then just like it might sound like insane, but like it's really important you did the feel of how deep the water is, for example, and you can get stuck on that on those doors a long time, or like doors, for example, or stuff like this. That can be the stuff that like almost breaks you or something. Whereas like the fun stuff, like the cool pew pew, like the big the big zappy sounds, the big machines and stuff. They can sometimes they're not as difficult as they are. Sometimes they are. It's just you never know what's going to be a challenge or not when you start. But that's with anything creative, right?
Nice. Yeah.
All right.
How are we on time?
We are on the dot.
Nice.
Right
Okay,
now.
nice.
Yeah.
So thanks, Sasha, for joining us, and it's great to finally have someone to talk about. What a firm handshake that was.
Come here, man.
Oh my goodness. Censor this. Yeah, thanks for joining us, and can't wait for to check out like all the sound that's in the game. I also want to mention real quickly one thing that you mentioned to me when I made the teaser video for the quantum tech stuff. I remember you asked me like, how did you design? Like, how? Because usually when I do these teasers, someone like puts audio like custom for it. But this time I just like recorded straight from the game, and you were like, whoa. Really?
Yeah, it's like also it's a different camera perspective and everything.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was kind of surprising that the mix works at the
Yeah, right.
completely different camera perspective
Yeah.
as well.
Because I did move the camera when I captured audio a little bit, but like it is pretty much like from the game, all of it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
only addition I did was conveyor belt sounds when I wanted it to be like more in focus. But yeah, other than that, it's
That's how good it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on the work of it is like 5 people. Working like
standing on the
like-
shoulder of giants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I do want to mention though that there's a lot of new stuff in 1.0. The MIDS has been like revamped and some assets have been remastered and stuff. But there's also in the menus, you can actually every single slider that you see in the options menu work. So if your constructors are too loud in your specific factory, you can turn them down.
Yeah.
But there's a mono mode as well.
Oh, we
and
also
stuff
have to
like that.
mention, real funny actually. So we have a button now in game that says like streamer safe mode or whatever. That button does nothing. Okay. The only reason why that button is there just in case people are like, oh, can I stream this game? I'm not sure. So we just added that option just to like make it clear that like, oh, there's an option for that. Maybe that should be on by default actually.
Yeah, so that people are not worried about it.
Yeah.
I guess
That's-
it's more to trick people.
Yeah. but that's the main thing, right? We don't want people to mute the music in the game because you can totally play the music on
Yeah.
stream and all that stuff. So like, don't worry about that stuff. So
Yeah,
so that's
even the-
that's why we added that button.
Yeah, even the boombot stuff is fine.
Yeah.
It's not-
Just go nuts. Stream the game to your heart's delight.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool beans.
All right, thanks for coming.
Nice job.
No worries.
you around.
And whoop, and then you
Just
make a swift
teleport.
exit. Yeah, classic.
My bad.
Count how many times that happens today's stream. All right, and shame on you because you didn't sit where I told you to sit because you were off axis on the mic.
No way!
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Was it supposed to be like butt to butt? with it?
Yeah. You're
Oh,
supposed
okay.
to both sit in there because the mic is like right there.
Well, I spoke towards it. Anyway. Okay.
No.
Today I learned.
Dude, it's super directional. So like
Today I learned. Okay, cool.
today I learned. But it's fine. We know, Chad. You don't need to. It's cool. It's cool. I'm glad that you guys pointed it out though, because otherwise we wouldn't know to fix it.
Yeah.
All right, Linus, are you ready? It's your bit now.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So fun thing. I can take over. So a fun little thing that we prepared, that we've set up, that we were gonna do on stream for years, I think. And a little bit of a shout out too. To our Lego community. Okay, this is a bit surprising. It's not official Lego or anything like that. But a while ago, someone in our community made a, I can't remember what the name of that site is, but there's like a site where you can upload like your own Lego builds and custom builds. And oh my goodness, we've gotten so far.
Look at this. Yeah.
Yeah, this is so funny. We have to explain the whole thing here. So essentially, what we've done is, so yeah, people can upload any Lego builds.
Fit on this table.
Oh, we'll make it work. Nikki will hold it.
Yeah. Somehow, somewhere.
So yeah, anyone can upload builds on for Lego, and then if they get like enough requests from community, like 10,000 requests, then Lego will consider making it into an actual Lego, and that's actually something that happened. It was uploaded by what's his name, a nerdy Legoist or
Yes,
something.
no Legoist Kyle.
Yeah, who made the original like constructor, and then that got 10,000 votes, and Lego said no.
Nope. Apparently they don't want to sell sets.
Yeah, but screw Lego. We're doing it ourselves. We got our own Lego pieces.
No, don't screw Lego.
Yeah. Can't wait for the cease and desist. All right. Anyways, but the set is available for anyone. Oh, geez, there's so many things I didn't even realize.
It's not gonna work.
Can you fit it on the?
I can have it here on the couch.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'll hold it for you as well.
I need to take
Until
over the camera
further
so we
notice.
can actually see what's going on.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna explain real quick what's going on. So yeah, we essentially
I'm gonna be on the floor.
we downloaded the entire set, and Linus is gonna, as far as we can get. We're not sure we can actually finish this today.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
Like this is several
But, and the
hours.
thing is
This is
too,
good.
like it's not only Linus building right now. We're gonna do this in the segmented. So like Linus will build, and then we also have a team of people building the set.
It's gonna continue build.
Yeah.
So we'll see how far we can. Maybe we can finish it before
Yeah,
stream
we'll-
ends. We'll see.
We'll see. But I'm gonna.
Cocky.
Okay. Sure.
There are so many parts though. Like, are you gonna?
you gotta move the mic too.
Would you
Yeah.
assemble all this? We have more pieces.
Look at all this shit.
Oh, there's so many parts.
Yeah. Sheesh.
So,
Where do we put those then? Hang on.
So this is as far as we've gotten so far. How long have you guys been building?
what page are we on? 48.
Four-
So we're on
48 out of several hundreds,
we're on
okay.
page 48. I'll just scroll down on the laptop here. So
Actually, if you sit there.
Yeah.
And Linus, if you scoot more.
yeah, I'm gonna scoot in.
Because I don't want to mess with the mic handles too much. Oh, so. There is no floor left, by the way, chat. You cannot walk here.
Let's see. Page.
This should be fine.
Page what out of?
Let's see. 48.
48 out of several hundreds, apparently. So,
Yeah, 48 out of
253.
53. Okay. Yeah. How long was the stream?
You could probably extend. We can't extend it.
I have messages. I can't build.
Linus has
Oh.
messages. Oh no.
You build.